Hello guys, and welcome back to another Caffcast! Today, we're in Final Fantasy XIV, and this is a game I haven't had any chance to play on YouTube, but I have done around about, I'd say, between 15 and 20 hours of this on streams. I did a 6-hour special a couple of weeks ago, and hopefully most of you have had a chance to watch those streams and see me play this game, because this is Biggles Mackenzie, the legendary alchemist. She is fearless and awesome and legendary, I guess. Yeah, that kind of works. Basically, it's a character that was designed by chat, which was great, and we had a lot of fun doing it. And I've spent a long time getting this character up to a decent level where I can do a few things that I wanted to do with you guys. The first is take a look at some gathering quests and talk to you guys about gathering. The second is head to Gold Saucer, because who doesn't want to go to Gold Saucer, right? And the third and final video I want to do as well is get your first Chocobo. Kind of felt like it was good to do a sort of just 3 interesting things, so I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, but to start off with, we're going to go on some gathering quests. Now, we're in Lominsa, which is the place that this race of characters start in, where Biggles Mackenzie began her adventure in this wonderful city. It's kind of like, if I show you on the map here, it's kind of like a sort of islandy thing, and they've kind of just like built some bridges and stuff all around the islands and made this wonderful city that actually works really, really well. It's a lovely place. But anyway, what I want to do is I want to build an item, because one of the things that I love the most about online RPGs and just RPGs in general is being able to gather items and craft them into things that you can actually use in your game. If we go over into the crafting log here, what you can see is there are a number of things like the alchemy that you can do, cloth crafting, leatherworking, goldsmithing and cooking, of course armor craft, smithing, and as I said, we're working as well. There are loads of really cool things that you can make, and what I wanted to do was make something that we can actually go ahead and use in game. And I thought it would be quite good to find something that we can do that actually uses every single item in the game, or every single piece of thing in the game. And I found this. This is the Amateur's Awl. It's not something that we can use because it's not our class. It's a leatherworker's secondary tool. So when we start doing leatherworking, we can actually use this ourselves, which sounds like a fantastic thing, right? Level 5 leatherworking, relatively kind of like new thing, but we can take a look at that. It requires 3 things for us to build, with bronze ingot, maple lumber, and fish oil. And the cool thing about this item in particular, the reason that I chose this one rather than any of the rest, is because bronze ingots require us to get various materials from mining. Maple lumber requires us to get various materials from Botany, which is the kind of tree working one. And then fish oil requires us to get various items from fishing. So it makes sense. It's an item that we can kind of work towards. And to start off with, if we're going to actually make this, what we need to do is go over to... In fact, we don't need to go to the Fisherman's Guild. I don't actually have to go there at all. What I need to do is head out into the actual proper world of this game. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see that I'm currently wearing my fishing gear. You have to put on different gear for different things that you need to do. So as you can see, the gear that I'm wearing now is kind of fisherman-y, I guess. Basically, the way that it works is every time you choose a different weapon in your character, so for example, my shoulder thing instead, my book for my Arcanist, I can go ahead and change my character, change my class, and as you can see, the gear that I wear is actually much better for that thing in particular. But if we go back to the Amateur's Fishing Rod, and in fact, is the Amateur's Fishing Rod a new one? I think it might be. Let's go ahead and put all of our gear on. There you go. Gear recommended for a fisher equipped, and I think that's actually a slightly better rod than what I was using before. It actually is. Wow, there you go. Even better. Perfect. Well, let's wander out into the sun. I'm not sure if that's sunrise or sunset, but I guess we'll find out. Onwards to the Zephyr Gate into Middle Lanosia. I think that's how you pronounce that. I might get these pronunciations very wrong, but we'll have to wait and see. So, this is the beautiful area in this city. There are kind of 3 main areas that you do go to when you start off playing this game. I'm actually going to visit all 3 of them because I need to do something in each of them, which is going to work out quite nicely for us. If we go over, as you can see here, there's a little area, if I look on the map, up here, this area down here is called the Nim River, this river that flows up here. Now this is a freshwater river, and on that river we have the first thing that we need, which is the fish oil. Now fish oil is made by alchemy. Now it's not like World of Warcraft or any other online RPGs that have sort of set jobs and you can only have 2 or 3 jobs. In this game, you can be a jack of all trades. You can do all the different jobs that you want to in the world. You can have them all at once and then sort of, I guess, specialize in the one that you like the most. Now, for me, personally, fishing is the one that I've by far done the most work in. It's the most fun one, I think. And I'll show you guys how that works. Now, as you can see in my my controller bar down here, we have got a bait icon on the right-hand side here. So let's just quickly jump. And there we go. We're down to Nim River now. I might have just broken my legs, but that's fine. Perfect. We can do it from here, I think. This is quite a nice place. No, actually, you know what? Let's go for the nice scenic area. Let's actually go down onto the riverbank and do some fishing from here. There we go. On 3 Mile Bend. So we've got, if we press the button here, we can see we've currently got the bloodworms equipped, which is fine. If we go ahead and just cast our rod out, Biggles Mackenzie chucks it out there. Once we've got something, we press the hook button, or we can quit the fishing entirely. But it doesn't take long. We'll just do a bit of fishing for a little while. I'll put my little light on as well on the end of my fishing rod. There we go. So we've managed to catch something. We'll try and pull it in and see what it is. What have we got, Biggles? What have we got? Oh, there we go. Right, okay. We got a maiden carp, which is a nice fish, but not the fish that we're looking for. So we'll have to carry on here. That was actually a high-quality maiden carp as well. Now, the way that high-quality items work in gathering is very, very straightforward, so I'll just briefly explain to you. The better quality your items are, the better level you are, the more chance you get of getting high-quality items in this game. So, nice and straightforward. But anyway, we've got a gudgeon that time. We'll try one more time, see if we get anything. If we don't, it's fine, because I already have some rainbow trout on me, just in case. Because I thought to myself, if I film this and then I can't find the fish that I'm looking for, that's going to be an absolute nightmare. So let's try to avoid having that situation happen to us. But we'll see. We'll see what it is. Come on. Here we go, Biggles. Rainbow trout, please. Here we go. And... oh, it's a chub. Okay, that's not the right fish. That's fine, though. That's fine. Anyway, that river is the river that you need to go to get some of that. And if we go into our crafting log and down into alchemy, the way that you get fish oil, as you can see here, is by getting princess trouts and just trying to synthesize them with some water shards. I've got a million water shards, which is fine. My class is currently not set to alchemist, so what I need to do is go into character, go ahead and choose the correct tool, which in this case for alchemy is the weathered alembic. Go ahead and put some clothes on, because no one wants to see me naked. And now that I've got all the correct gear on, what will happen is, in the rain as well, we're going to have to do this in the rain. Crafting log, fish oil, synthesize. Now, let's see if we can actually do this, shall we? It might not work straight away. We've got a basic touch thing, which can give us a higher quality piece. You can actually see what this says down here. Look, increases quality, which we don't want. We want to synthesize the items. So let's see if we can do it. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, no, we did. Perfect. And I just dinged my alchemy as well. Brilliant. Okay, so the first item that we need for this crafting log is complete. If we go back into our smithing score here and look at the amateurs all, you can see we now have 1 piece of fish oil. We do have 1 bronze ingot on us already, which I do have, but I'm gonna ignore that because we're gonna go get the materials ourselves. Now the same thing again with this gathering log. This is the place that you look at all the different various bits and pieces that you can find in the game. We need copper ore, so we can go ahead and make some ingots here, and that's found in Western Thanlan and Central Thanlan, which is actually quite easy for us to get to. So let's just double check and say, right, so if I was on the crafting log and I was in this section here and I wanted to make a bronze ingot, what do I need? I need copper ore and I need tin ore. I know that I've got both, but for argument's sake, we're going to go ahead and fly over there. I think the next one was, yeah, it was on the steppes, no, Central Thanlan. If we go to Central Thanlan, what we can do is walk to some of the mines, and I'll show you how the mining works. Again, it's very, very straightforward, but I feel like it's nice to go through it all together so you can see completely from scratch, from having nothing to getting it all done is actually not too complicated a process. So now you can see I'm actually in Central Thanlan here, which is nice. I'm going to head sort of like slowly down south as well here, because we don't necessarily need to be in this particular area here. But we do need to change what we're wearing, because you guys know you need to be wearing the correct gear to be able to do the mining. So for this, we're going to go ahead and use the bronze pickaxe and change out our gear to be the best that we can have for the miner. In this case, it's actually our fishing gear is actually the best thing that we can wear. Now, the way that this works is slightly different, but only ever so slightly, because what you need to do is you need to make sure your prospecting is on. If you look at the very top of the screen here, near the center, if I turn on prospecting, a little item comes up there, which means that we are now able to locate mineral deposits and rocky outcrops, which is great. So we're going to do that. And also, I can use lay of the land to try to find out where some near pickaxe stuff is. And there we go. There's one literally right here. So, as you can imagine, all we do is we select it, go into it, and we'll start mining. There we go. So straight away, some tin ore. Let's pick that. Perfect. And again. Oh, and again. Lovely. And again. Right, so we've got some tin ore. That was pretty straightforward, right? Let's head a bit further south, because copper ore is a very easy to get material. So I'm thinking that maybe what we need to do for that is actually try to find ourselves a level 5 mining point. Oh, there's one over here. Look, just past this Orobon here, who luckily isn't going to aggro on us and destroy our face. There we go. Perfect. Copper ore. Okay, there we go. So, we've got our tin ore. We've got our copper ore. We'll finish off this mineral deposit before we do this. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's that done. Now, go back into our character. Choose the correct weapon. In this case, what we need to have is I think it's actually this weather-domed hammer. I'm pretty sure. Go ahead and put some clothes on, cover our decency, and into the crafting log we go, and synthesize. Perfect. So as you can see, we've got a little anvil down, and we're going to go ahead and try and smith this. There we go. Perfect. Right. Okay, so we're doing really well here. Let's go ahead and double check back into the, was it the crafting log? Or I think it was, wasn't it actually? Yeah, it was just in the smithing one. So, with the amateurs all, we have the fish oil, and we have the bronze ingot. The final thing, the last thing that we need is some maple lumber. Now, to get maple lumber, I'm going to head to the final city of New Gridania, because New Gridania is where all the trees are, so you can use the trees and cut them down and stuff, which is nice and straightforward. So, here we go, New Gridania. I need to just head out of the city, and I think I can probably... Can I do it from here? Is it relatively straightforward to do from here? Let's have a look. Where do I need to actually go? I need to go into the central shroud down here. We can do that from here. Yeah, I think this will be fine. It won't take too long for us to do this little run. There's no teleporting points that I can see that are closer anyway to where the White Wolf Gate is, do you see? And the fact is that all these cities are quite nice to show you as well, because they're all slightly different. So the first one that we started in, Lominsa, was kind of like a nice sort of foresty place. And then the place we were just in, which is all part of Lenoesca. Oh, there's a gatekeeper here. Is this the right thing? Hello? Can I come? Hello? I just want to come through. Please, let me through. No, okay. Apparently we can't go that way. We've got to go a different way instead. I think I know which way we can go though. If we go to Old Gridania, I think we can go outside from there. So let's do that instead. Whee! Go and get the Botany quest done. Because Botany, as I said before, is to do with sort of trees and tapping trees for saps and various different things. I know we can definitely go out of the Yellow Serpent though. So let's do that instead. But yeah, so you have Lenoesca, which is, or the area which is just over here. Look, the Uldar and all this kind of stuff in Thanalan was the kind of deserty, sort of arid area. And then this is kind of like the final of the three, the Gridania, which is like the sort of natural and kind of beautiful place, which is really awesome. I love it. I mean, this is like, I gotta say, out of all three of them, this is probably my favorite place because it's just so natural and beautiful. It's the sort of place that I can see myself actually spending time in, you know. Anyway, so once again, you've guessed it, we've got to go ahead and get the correct item, and in this case, I believe it is the, there we go, the hatchet, the weathered hatchet. And if I try to equip the right gear, there we go, lovely. I've got this lovely bandana on now, which is lovely. It's perfect, right? So now, if we can't find anything, I'm pretty sure there's one just sort of around here somewhere. Oh, I need to turn prospecting back on again. That's already on. Oh, there we go. Mature tree. Right, okay, so maple logs is what we need. And if you were confused about what you need for this, then I can show you a very simple way of finding out. There we go. I got myself some maple logs from the tree. Thank you, tree. Just mind this ent here. Don't want him to attack me or anything. If we go back into our crafting log and into the woodworking section, maple lumber requires maple logs, as you can see. We have 3 on us, so we can do this right now. But we need to equip that that saw that you guys saw in our inventory as well. So let's grab that. And once again, recommended gear. And back into the crafting log. Maple lumber, synthesize. There we go, got a little table and everything. Look, isn't this beautiful? Right, let's go. Perfect! Oh, there we go. We did it. So that's all 3 items that we need to make this this item that we were trying to achieve. So back into smithing we go. Amateurs all. We have the maple lumber, we have the fish oil, and we have the bronze ingot. So we need to, oh no, we need to change back to blacksmith. I should have known. I'm sure you guys told me that in the chat. Blacksmithing tool is the other hammer, this one here. And we can go ahead once again and change out to the correct gear. And go into our crafting log, amateurs all, synthesize. Going to put down that little anvil once again. And here we go. Are we going to do it first time? I might fail on us. No, we're okay. One more and we'll do it. Boom! There you go. Oh my god, we actually did it. We properly did it. So now, if we go into our character, inventory over here, we should find, actually it'll probably just be in our regular inventory until we get the quest. Let's have a look. Where is it? There it is! Amateurs all. We have that now. It's sorted. I can't compare it or anything, but I could throw it away. Discard it. No, that's fine. There we go. We did it. That's perfect. So amateurs all. So there we go, guys. That hopefully explains to you how all the gathering works together to make really fantastic items. And in this case, that is something we can go ahead and use once we start doing leather working, because I do intend to try to do all the various different tasks out there. Anyway, I think the next thing we're going to be doing is going over to Gold Saucer. As you can see, it's right here. So I'll see you there, right? Okay, see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!
You've been watching the Caffcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos. Oh, and be sure to subscribe to us if you like what you see. That way I'll know to make more and that you really like me. So, you've been watching the Caffcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos.